Ladies and gentlemen and children of the planet Earth, this is one of the many jobs that I procured over the years in order to supply an almost endless amount of money to come into the coffers so that I could pay my taxes, so that I could support other countries and other peoples. This is what some people have to do so that they can make enough money to buy food, so that they can send it to other countries to fight wars that we have nothing to do with. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see a day in the life of Michael Fazio. Well, then I just made a whole bunch of money. Figure 10% should work. 10%, that's, 10% type of guy. If he can't work and I have video of him working, then he should give me 10% of his salary to secure the safety of the video from getting into the hands of the wrong people.
That's right, standard corner, you get 60% of revenue. What would that cost you?
$1,200. This is where I used to work. It's a 36-foot lathe. That lathe, I don't know, no, it's 36 foot that lathe is? So I could support the Zionists.
No, it's not right here.
Oh, okay, an 18-foot lathe, excuse me. He probably has a 36-foot lathe, it just hasn't been uncovered yet.
Show the third floor.
I did the third floor.
Working your way down?
No, I did the top, I did out there from upstairs.
It's got automatic light and everything, or the light?
It's on. It has an automatic light if you put it on auto. This used to be Lee's station. But this is the good part. Paul put Chris's tools in Lee's box and hypnotized Lee into believing that Lee bought the tools. But Lee didn't know that Chris had his name underneath the tools that Paul put in Lee's box. And when Lee was asked if he had bought those tools and told the boss, yeah, I bought those tools, the boss pulled down his rubber. And when the boss pulled down his rubber, he saw his initials on his tools in Lee's box. And Lee took, and Paul, therefore Paul got him fired. You little bugger, you. Now Lee is out on the street collecting aluminum cans. I saw him on one the other day. There's the boss. There's the boss who pulled down his rubber and found his initials on Lee's tool. The man in red. This is what I did for about 3 years. That's my little wood stock. What? Sorting out other people's garbage. This is my little idea of a second floor bench, but they're chewing it up.
I did clean up.
I saw it from when I was here 2 weeks ago. You couldn't even get through here.
So we could sandblast back there.
Yeah, you did good. But no, you couldn't even walk back here. 2 weeks ago, you couldn't even, there was no path. This was 6 foot high of junk when I first got here, and I sorted it all out, and I made a little sandblasting station here. Back here. You couldn't even, this was all the way right up to the top of the fence when I first got here. Right up to the top of the fence, all the way across over this fence, and right down straight up to the end of the stanchion here. This was. And then I sorted all of this stuff out. I had this whole place raked, thatched, and everything. Made this shelf here. Did all of this stuff. It took me 6 months to do this.
Really?
6 months I worked on this, and now it's like, it's not back to where it was, but it ain't. I filled all of this in. This was a big hole here full of junk, and everything got rusted and oxidized. 2 bandsaws. That's my damn tank. What did you put the sand in there? Oh, that's my tank for going up and down the steps, but can't have that.
What, you lifting tank?
Yeah. That's what I put.
Chris has got the idea, I don't know if he's going to get cement or something to clean this all out and cement it.
That wouldn't be bad. It would be good.
Because you can't really do too much down there because it's going to flood out the barn.
This is the scrap pile here. This is my outside sorting bin. Let's get the boss. I have it on video now. I got him admitting that he did that. Paul took your tools and put Lee's caps on them and hypnotized Lee into believing that they were his tools. And then This is a different day in the life.
Oh, I don't need that.
Playing on the rooftops in Key Largo.
Honey.
And that's Judith. And Annie in the background. So let me walk up the roof. Annie! Good girl. Hello, Annie. You love? You love? Come on, Judith. Do one of those triple back somersaults that you do. What do you mean? All right. Now from here, look at that.
Fantasy New York.
What does that say? That says Fantasy New York. Imagine that. We're standing up on top of a house in Key Largo. Okay, well, it's recording now. Yeah, we'll women are
Looks just like Howard
okay.
Beach.
Standing up here on a house in Florida, taking a look at the view. And
Except it's
the sun
not.
is setting. And this would be, let's see, we get the silhouette of William. This is the great William from the Florida. William can be photographed. And this would be the front of the property. And this is the roof.
And this is why we go to work.
There's more. There's a canal. and there's a palm tree.
But now there is no work thanks to President Obama.
Except warmer.
Except warmer. We're standing out here at New Year's, January 20th, and there's Judith over there. And Judith, say hello. No, really say hello. Let me see that face. Yeah. Honey. Honey. Hello, good girl. Well, Mommy went away, huh?
There's the rubber ducky.
And there's the rubber ducky. Okay, we can go down now.
Yeah.
But they're not sorted according to model or make. They're just sorted according to the soot from the exhaust. It's all over everything. I'm getting tired of this myself.
And this is a different day in the life.
Yeah, babe. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, let me pick you up with my hands. Happy New Year. Hey. Yeah, that'll work.
That was off Cape Hatteras in 1998, December 13th.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Excuse me,
Oh,
December
yeah.
28th.
Let me suck on your thumb. Oh.
That's Odin's Dock in Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. That's where I was moored off of for approximately 3 weeks to redo some repairs on the barge.
North Carolina out 20 nautical miles. Smile of rest advisory. Tonight, northwest wind 25 knots.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was 3 typical days in the life of Michael Fazio during the 1990s. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen, life has changed since then because now we have President Obama who has or is hell-bent on the destruction of the United States of America and is not allowing anyone to work anymore. And if you do work, you work for 1/3 of the original wages you made 10 years ago with a 300% increase in the cost of living. Thank you, President Obama. You are the fucking best. Yeah, man. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I bid you adieu. Unfucking believable. Oh, and I must tell you, I need to get a bigger camera.